Good morning, Fix-It employees. It's Space Cat. I am back in from out of town, and I'm going to try to wrap this playthrough. I've been out of town for basically 2 out of the last 3 weeks, so I was around for a little while. But my thing with video games is, like, I can barely get back into this factory. This is why I don't have any, like, really long factories, is I feel like, I don't know, once I put it down for a week or two, I don't even know when I'm coming back to it. It kind of feels like somebody else did everything. But nope, I did everything, so still is my game, and I said we're going to finish it, so we're going to finish it. I have a really good idea for another video, though, and what I think I want to do is do, instead of the full playthrough, you know, with hours of boring stuff, I want to just do a playthrough and record those kind of like big checkpoints. Like, at this time, you know, it would be good to have 8 coal compactors. By this time, you should be working towards turbo fuel, and here's a beginning turbo fuel setup, etc. Instead of like watching me do it manually. But anyways, let's get back into it. There is some footage missing. I think the last video on YouTube, I think, was around the end of the 25-hour mark. And I did play around for about an hour and a half doing some stuff. So let's just go explore that together. So I think the last video had me doing fuel generators, right? And we just got that spooked up generator. Oh, that scared me, but that's some old power grid thing. So here we are in the blue crater, just to remember where we are. So, you know, we got, that's our HMF factory down there. That's our turbo fuel factory. Computers are over there. Adaptive controllers are over there. And then all those pieces that I was kind of making by the hub sort of over here, I started shipping over here. So here we got RC controllers, high-speed connectors, AI limiters. Looks like nothing in overflow so far. So I just did kind of a little sushi belt with all the kind of big, you know, bigger sort of products that we need. And you can see them just kind of coming along. So they're all on this belt. Which is fine, because obviously we're making these in dribs and drabs, like 1 and 2 per minute. So what I'd like to do today is start working on the leading edge production. But I want to double check and make sure that I did not start doing supercomputers over here. And one other thing that I need to get over here is I need to get aluminum casings over here. So the aluminum casings are over here, okay? And I realize I'm kind of like talking too fast and not really explaining what I'm talking about. So let's go take a look at our recipes really quick and see kind of what we need here. I don't know why I just picked those screws up. So okay, there's our aluminum over there. So let's take a look at kind of like what we want to build next. We'll just put a little manufacturer over here and see what we're looking to do now. Now we don't have any particularly interesting recipes for any of these late game things yet, because we haven't really been looking for it. So for supercomputers, we need computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. So we have 2 of those things in our little storage area that I just showed you. Yay. And then, of course, computers and plastic are back by where we were originally making them. Now, we're using just about enough plastic to sort of get by. So we're going to probably need to up our plastic production. And then when we get back over here, again, I should have probably taken a hypertube to do this, but I'm kind of trying to remind myself about what was going on. So you can see these all trickling in across here, and this is our production of where we were making like the AI limiters and the radio connectors and all that sort of stuff. I actually think the radio connectors are over here. But yeah, so this is all that other stuff. And I just want to kind of go look at this setup right here and just see what we're doing. And then also I see my magnetic field generators are going up, which is great. So if we look over here, we are making what right here? We're making copper sheets, but for some reason, oh yeah, we're all just backed up. And then what's being made over here? Probably the right, quartz oscillators. It looks like we don't have quite enough coming in. Being made over here, high-speed connectors, don't have enough coming in. And then over here should be like, yeah, AI limiters. Over here I think is also AI limiters. And then what are you guys doing? Electromagnetic control rods, right, and that's going down to make our magnetic field generators. Okay, so it looks like we definitely need more copper, more cable, so let's address that first. So we're gonna just kind of do these problems in order of me seeing them. So if we can find a new copper node around here. Okay, so this is our copper node right here, and looks like it's not doing anything right now. So that's on 120 a minute, so we can definitely boost that. Okay, and then we're just gonna basically grab a bunch of copper off of here. I'm not gonna do any ratios, it doesn't matter to me. All I know is I need some cable. It looks like cable is a little slow there. So, the other thing I should probably do is, like, if I look at the cable down here and see where the slow is. Okay, so there's a ton of pipe sheets. This is all turning into wire. This is full of wire. Okay, so that's why this is slowed down. Alright, so it looks like we're actually melting all the copper that we need. No, we're not. That's 120 and we're kicking it up to 130. Yeah, so that's fine. So let's go over here and drop. That was using 120. We jacked this up to 300 now. So we have an extra 180 that we can play with. So let's just do something like this. And start over here. Get 8 of these. And I should definitely be using the hover pack. Where are you? Alright. Nope. Don't want to go there. He didn't want to go there, go there instead. Alright, we'll get rid of this one. I know I have a blueprint for this, but I wasn't sure exactly how many I was going to be doing. Copper, 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 copper. And out this way. Alright. So we got 180 here, which is going to turn into, I believe, exactly 180. So let's just bring this up top, so okay, cool. Alright, so let's do something like this. And this is going to be a bunch of constructors making wire into cable. These want 15 each, so we can do quite a few of these. Hold on, I gotta let my Snowy, I hear you. I'm gonna get my cat. Come here, hang out with me. Come here. Help me play Satisfactory. So anyways, we can make 12 of these things. Snow's gonna help me do some ratios here. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Alright. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 7. So we need 5 more. Wire these all up. Alright, this is probably a little overkill on the copper, but it's fine. Alright, we got anything over here? And just so we're looking at our power situation, we have a ton of power, obviously. We're all the way up around that much. Okay. Yes, Snowy, hello. Alright, we got all greens there. Oh, not here. Alright, then over here is going to be cable. Alright, let's bring it back. Alright, now I just need to hook this onto right here. That's where it's splitting them. So make sure you hook it up before the split, obviously. We can just do this. And it should be enough cable to keep these functioning now. Alright, let's see. We want to see cable going both here and here. Yep, and that's what we do. Alright, awesome. This should be more than enough cable than what we actually need, so I'm not too worried about it. Ah, this is a problem. There we go. Maybe. Nope, we gotta upgrade all of these. Alright. Now I think we should be good. Because we're not seeing anything come out of the other side here. Alright, and that should start leaving some copper for the other stuff we're feeding over here, whatever it is. One way to check, just take this out of here, and now we shouldn't see any, yeah, and what you're going to see is these are all going to fill up. And once these all fill up, the rest of the copper will go that way. All right, cool. So, next thing we need to worry about. So we have our supercomputer parts, I would say, some of our parts going in, right? A little bit better now. You can see these machines are all filling up. So now let's look at the other thing we need to make, which is, which we'll not be able to make over here. We need to make fused frames. So that's going to take casing. Have your modular frames. We're making that over by the lake, as well as nitrogen gas over by the lake. And then the other thing that we're going to need is cooling systems. And here we just need heat sink, rubber, water, nitrogen gas. All of that can be found over at the Crater Lake. Actually, except for heat sinks. Let me double check heat sinks. I think that's mostly alclad plates and copper sheets. Okay, it looks like we've got a ton of copper sheets here. Where are you guys coming from? You're going that way. So I see you're coming from over here. Okay, all right. So I think we're gonna want to take some of these copper sheets and we'll put it on this line right here. And then we're gonna get ahead of this line because we're gonna have to break it. Okay, all of this is going up top. And once again, even if the copper sheets get there, they're just going to go into an overflow box, which isn't the end of the world. But I want them to stop over here by our aluminum production. And then we will make heat sinks over here. As well as, and we'll put that back on a belt. And then we'll truck over our aluminum casings. Okay. I think we can do it there. Okay, so that's our aluminum factory. So let's do this. We'll get a smart splitter. And that's going to be any, and let's see, yeah, here comes our stuff. Any is going to go there, and this is going to be copper sheets. All right. And before I figure out exactly what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to put them in a container first. Okay. Bless me. All right. So now we have our sheets coming in here. And what we're going to do is we're still going to use this... Whoa. Why are sheets going through there? Why? Any? Oh, how about overflow? Yeah, okay. So let's make our heat sinks over here. I do remember last playthrough, I felt like I was a little bit slow on heat sinks. So I want to actually do a little more of a dedicated thing here. And we'll do like 4. Heat sinks, right? Perfect. All right. And these heat sinks are going to be for those cooling systems that we're eventually going to make. All right. Now, if we look down here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a dedicated... this is where we're producing all of our all-clad... let's actually build over here. I think what's just being made over here is RC controllers, which would make sense. Yeah, there's the computers. I must have loaded all of these by hand. Okay, and we're gonna get a little low on that. How about computers? Computers are doing fine. All right, awesome. And so let's see, what are we doing here? Not sure what this is for. Like, I don't remember what I was trying to do here. Oh. It's down here. Right. Okay, so we have all that stuff. Yes. Okay, so our sheets. And let's see, what we're going to do is take it out. I'm trying to make this sort of neat. So, looks like that's on the center, so this should be good. And then we'll take this, and we're just gonna have it go right in there. Okay, so that's that done. Well, not done. Then we can see this thing. Let's see if we're backing up here, because remember we need a lot of aluminum. Yeah, like we're not making like a ton too many of these. So maybe what we do is I'm honestly not really sure why we're backed up here. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I can't remember why. I think it's just because we're full of all-clad sheets that we're going to be burning off some of these extras, and that's fine. Alright, so we got those guys going up here. We can get a sneaky little splitter right here. And let's just see if this works. Yep, great. Okay. So, we're going to take these, and these belts are going to be completely full, so we're not going to share belts with these for now. Might eventually, but I like this. I'll just let one go underneath this, I think. but this is going to be for our heat sinks. Yeah, this is a good thing to do whenever you kind of feel overwhelmed, is go around and find slow spots in your production line and just, you know, figure out what you can do to make that situation better. What that does is it's not only are you fixing a problem, but it starts to give you a sense, especially after a long break, of like, what was I doing? You know, what was my fact? What was the point of this being like this? And because I don't know about you, but after a couple weeks, I barely remember. Who's doing that? Stop it. All right. Okay, we're gonna get our heat sinks right here. All right, now we are going to hook this up to this belt in a moment. We're gonna do a few things before we do that. So we'll just get a little area for them to go for now. And organization. All right, so now we have some heat sinks coming in. Let's see. I could bring the aluminum cases on here. We could bring both of those things onto this belt. But before we do that, let's go figure out where they're gonna go. And it could very well be that they just get sorted in over here, since, yeah, I actually think that's fine. I think we'll just link the whole thing up. And again, you know, where these little guys are going and these little guys are all getting split out, and there are, you know, smart splitters there and everything, so it will go into overflow at the very worst, and then we can sort it from there. All right, and then I think we can get a merger here. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 directional belts for this because, I'm sorry, I'm not going to share the all-clad aluminum because, as you can see, it's probably going to back up. We're going to be dealing with quite a, you know, fairly big volumes on this belt. Now we just need to figure out, oh, yeah, can't go that way. All right, cool. So now we got aluminum casings rolling, which means we can start building. I feel like I started building supercomputers somewhere, but I couldn't find where I did. not killing these because they shot at me. I don't like that. I think next playthrough I'll just put it on passive. Did I actually go over here? I'm sure I did. Yeah. Keeping over here, nothing important. Alright. We got cases going. And they're all flowing into this lovely thing. Oh, and they're all flowing into here. I did do that, didn't I? Okay. Eventually this belt's gonna settle down, but it can be a little busy for right now. You go through these aluminum casings super fast, making the fused frames. Okay, and then we can just do a similar thing over here. And we'll do a conveyor splitter. No, we want the logic splitter. Alright, so you're going to take heat sinks. And you're going to let overflow through. You're going to take aluminum casings, and you're gonna let overflow get through. Always do an overflow, even if you feel like you won't, you don't need it right now. You might, and if you don't have one, it can shut the whole system down. All right, now I'm hoping. Yeah. All right, this is going to take a little while, obviously, to get through all this stuff. I'm just going to take this out of here. Okay, that's what's in overflow. Cool. All right. Now, we need to go get some of that yum nitrogen gas. We're definitely going to need to build some more plastic. All right. So let's think about this. We want I think we want two manufacturers of coolers. That's not these though. Will be blenders. Let's maybe make them like this. And here's what I want to do. You know what? I just thought about this. Oops. With these, we need. Oh no, we don't need anything else. This is fine. We just need the nitrogen gas. Okay. I was thinking we needed water, but we don't need water for these. So we can just get this here. All right. Whoops. And we're gonna die. I think we're dying. Okay, so this we can just we're gonna need a wall, and we just have the basic. No, that's not true. We have windowed walls. Yeah, I like the windowed walls. I think it looks pretty cool. All right. Now Oh, we don't have any wall mounting brackets? Okay. I'm pretty sure I got some tickets on me. Nope. That. And let's see. This is gonna be under management, I think. Pipeline wall attachments, yeah.
No Fix-It Awesome Shop transactions constitute transfer of ownership. All product rights and ownership remain with Fix-It.
Can we just stay there? Thank you. Shit. Yeah, we die. That's okay. Rocket. That's okay. We were just over here. It's really not the worst stuff. That looks pretty cool. Did that get a little bent there? Yeah, it did. And I also see it's a little bent down on the bottom too. Yeah. All right, now where's my corpse? Oh yeah, down here. Okay. Thank you. Do I mind this little bend right here? Yeah. Kind of. All right. Okay. All right. And we're gonna make modular frames. Nitrogen gas is in, but no power yet. Maybe I'll do this. Some of these. No, not these. I'm just gonna go with twos. Excuse me. Alright. Yep, they're filling up. Excellent. Alright, for now, we're just going to give you some of these. And then let's go get our aluminum casing, which I think is just like yonder. Let's build this platform out. Kind of digging this look with these multiple platforms and multiple sort of, I don't know, almost like walkways. It's kind of fun. It definitely is a little hard to remember what level everything's on, but I feel like I've got like a ton of space. Well, you do. Or we do. Alright, let's see. You're in here. Sure where we're going to put these yet, but it's going to be something like this. I just have a bunch on me right now, so that's how we're going to do it. Take them. Okay, here we go. Now we got these going on. Kind of cool how it goes like right under the pipe there. I think we'll get rid of this, and I think we'll get rid of that. Alright, so coming out. Yep. All right, making some of those now. I mean, I think we should at least pump it up. Not sure what we're doing with our sloops yet. All right. Now, let's start thinking about, first off, let me go over here and see if I did start making super cute computers. I kind of feel like I did, but the evidence appears to the contrary, so maybe not. Oh, we're still making assembly, or not assembly director systems. We're still making these. Okay, let's turn this off. We don't need any more of these right now. Alright, so that's where you guys are going. Alright. Okay, what is in here? That's our plastic. Like, our plastic is just barely kind of keeping up. But I think if we go over here, what we can do is start bringing computers. Yeah. So we'll start bringing some of these over, as well as the plastic. But those are both going to be pretty, no, honestly, we don't need all of this. We just need to take you from here. if we start taking plastic off the back, we're going to slow down. So I think we are going to just make a separate oil node for plastic. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to truck these computers over to where all our other stuff is. And then once the computers get over here and the line's full, I'll probably just use the same line to bring plastic over. I guess I could have droned. A drone might not have been too bad here. Okay. So let's see. These need to go up. Yes. So let's go. All right. So. I know some people don't like these. I totally don't mind them. Of course, we can't do it that way. So we'll get these computers into a box and start making our supercomputers. I don't know where everything's going to go yet, so we're just going to kind of try to keep things out of the way. So, like... Alright, so let's see what we need here. 4 supercomputers. We need those. That. 1, 2. So let's go over here and find what we need. High-speed connectors, I think. Yeah. This is probably not the best way to do this. This is blocking an awful lot of space that I could be using for other stuff, just with these belts, but I think we're going to be close to done up here. That's those, and then we want AI limiters, I think. One, two. Oh, I was like, why can't I build this? Oh, I'm missing sheets. It's okay, there should be some all-clad sheets in here, I think. Oh no, that's heat sinks. We got nothing in here. Alright, we'll just have to wait for our sheets. Here I have to line it up, eyeball it. Nope, didn't quite work. I think it's one over from that. Yeah, so here. 1, 2. And there it is. We just need to wait for him. Oh yeah. Not that we can make anything yet, because we can make stuff, but we're gonna have to hand feed it for now, because we don't have plastic. Got power up here somewhere. Yep. Alright. And I think we're gonna sloop this one up. Actually, I'd like to get rid of some of these. Alright, and plastic. We're a little low on. Okay. And I'm not sure where all of this is going to go, but for now, we'll just put it in there. Alright. I do know that this is going to be our plastic input, so let's do something. Yeah, let's not. Alright. So what do we need to do now? We need to figure out how to get some more plastic. I can think of a couple ways that we can do that. And then we need to start making, what do you call it? Cooling systems. Let's see, production. It's going to be that. We got our heat sinks over there. We're going to bring those down. Okay. And then our manufacturer, we're going to make, that's in the assembler, thermal propulsion rockets, which we can't make yet because that's on leading edge technology. Yeah, that's right. All right, cool. Well, we're about 54 minutes into the episode. Thank you guys for hopefully staying with me. So I think what we're going to do next is we're going to build these, or these take so much plastic that it's really a fool's errand to. Yeah, I think let's so before we end this, let's go get some plastic and so we can keep this thing running. And I also will say a nice thing about having like these bi-directional belts, just like good reason you have bi-directional chains, is that they can help you traverse really fast. So, you know, we could pop down here. Okay, where's all our, you know, there's obviously a ton of plastic in these little suckers. And we'll just, you know, steal from them for a bit. Okay. We know that this is getting enough supply because we can see it. So let's leave it like that for now. And then on our next episode, we'll actually consciously lead some production, some plastic up here. Because, I mean, look how quickly it goes out. This is not something that you can hand feed, especially not slooped up like this. Let's see, do we have any more? Probably not, yeah. All right. So, we're almost done with those. Assembly directors. So let's just take a look at what we need to build. So we can't build turbo fuel. turbo motors yet, but we've got a ton of modular frames that we've made down by the blue crater. So that eventually is going to be built in the manufacturer. Maybe. Really, you can't fit here? All right, fine. But let's just take a look at what we got to do. So we're making our supercomputers. Assembly director system. We can build that. So turbo motors are going to show up here pretty soon. Can't remember what the recipe is off the top of my head, but I know we have enough stuff for it. Particle acceleration, obviously we can't do yet. And then the assembler, when we want to make these, we just need... I've got literally 2,000 of these made already over there, so we have more than enough. So we just need the supercomputers for that. So let's cut it right here. And again, thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, I've literally been home 5 days out of the last 3 weeks. My family and I had a great trip in Jamaica, and then we were in, my son and I were in Boston for one of the charities we work for. So we were there for about a week as well. So with that, Snow is saying goodbye. I will let you guys go. And remember, stay as efficient as you can. Always have a plan. And if the plan ain't going right, you know, do something different. See, already, I knew that these aluminum casings weren't going to be enough. Like, that was 100%. That they always do this. But let's see how many fused modular frames we did get out of it. All right, not too bad. And we got a ton of these in here, I think. So, so yeah, probably gonna have to add on a little bit more to our aluminum supply. But other than that, I think things are moving pretty good. All right, anyways, let's save it here. Why? I don't know what. Oh, there we go. All right, and we are at 27 hours and 13 minutes. I think we're setting up for about a 35-hour finish on this one. Maybe not. We'll see. All right, take care. Bye.